too kind.
How big is the support of a bunch of kids going crazy, wearing the yellow shirts, the Gaucho logos, and the fans that come down? I mean, do you feed off that?
Yeah, the players do, absolutely. Absolutely. I think, just give you an example, I think even if we had 300-400 people at last Sunday's game,
right,
in San Diego brought 1,000 down, right, our fans are so much more educated.
Yeah.
That, you know, our fans are there, they're chanting, they're cheering, they're singing, they've got all their songs, kind of like you see in European soccer, where the sense it doesn't, if we have 200-300 and the other team has 1,000, we still feel like we've got the 1,000 because, you know, a lot of times the 1,000 is the first time they've showed up, right, for the game, so they're not really, you know, they'll say go, 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 and that's about it. Right. So it's huge. It's you know, it gives us, as coaches, I think it gives us an added responsibility. But as players, it absolutely gives them a lot of a boost.
How much harder the kids at UCSB may have to work than maybe other schools that will remain nameless?
Well, like I said, I can only speak for you know, what we do at UCSB, and in essence, you know, these kids have basically 2 full-time jobs. Right. I think a lot of people just don't recognize that the amount of time and effort that it takes to become a very good college basketball player. You know, during the season, we're allowed to have 20 hours worth of activity, and that includes practice and film and strength and conditioning, game preparation, and all of that. And then also, the guys are taking a full-time load in the classroom. So managing both of them and being able to become disciplined and to really learn how to manage their time is a real talent. You know, we're pretty hands-on with them. We know exactly you know, where they are, when they're taking tests, when their papers are due. You know, the guys are all required to do study hall, and so we just don't let anybody slip through the cracks at the end of the quarter. And you know, with all the support systems that we have available, you know, we've got the full-time tutorial center down below in the ICA building, and CLASS, Campus Learning Assistance Services, is an outstanding organization that really helps our guys reach their full potential. And so I think with all the support systems and what we do, the guys have been able to be very successful, and you know, the main thing is that they're moving toward their graduation.
You mentioned the SEC, and then you actually transferred from a Big Ten school, which might have a little bit more physical play than the Big West does. Tell me about the decision to come out to UCSB. You were at Wisconsin, and tell us how that all shook out.
When I first chose Wisconsin, it's a great school. On paper, it was perfect for me, but I just wasn't happy there. And coming out to Santa Barbara was kind of a whim. I actually was on an official visit to visit some other West Coast schools, and was kind of called to stop by here, I guess. And I stopped by, I think, for 4 or 5 hours, watched a practice, got dinner with Coach French and Coach McDivitt, Foster, and I just knew within those 5 hours that this was a place for me. So it was kind of random how that happened, but it got me here. So.
Yeah, it worked out for the best.
Yep.
We're talking with Chris Spencer from UCSB women's basketball now. I was talking with David Campbell, who kind of helps out and helps facilitate academics for the men's team. And you're not shy about the academics. Tell fans what you're studying, because I mean, it blew me away. The research you're doing and all that stuff, I was just in awe of it. Tell fans how you occupy your time academically.
Well, when I came to UCSB from Wisconsin, at Wisconsin I studied natural sciences with emphasis in nutrition, but there was nothing really like that at Santa Barbara, and I looked into the College of Creative Studies and applied to that program and was accepted with an emphasis in biology. And it's been really cool because in creative studies you get to kind of build your own major based on your interests. And my emphasis is in neuroscience, and I have worked in the Neuroscience Research Institute, which is on UCSB's campus, in the Center for the Study of Macular Degeneration for the last 2 years. So I work there every summer, and I currently work there for units for credit, so I've really enjoyed it a lot.
Thank you, far too kind.